Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Shamapti and today I'm going to review Simple Ultra Light Liquid Moisturizer from their Daily Detox skincare range. Well, Daily Skin Detox, there is a marketing gimmick over there. Toxins cannot leave the body via skin with the help of some skincare products. We have kidneys, we have liver to detoxify or detox. Whenever you will see a skincare product, it's claiming that it's going to detox your skin, this and that. Smell the marketing gimmick over there. The best thing we can do is to protect our skin from the toxins, pollutants, then UV rays by using sunscreen, cleansing our skin well, then applying gentle moisturizers. Now coming back to this moisturizer, it is extremely light. Just look at the texture. This is almost watery. It is very light. It says it mattifies. See, I don't like mattifying moisturizers. I don't think these are a very good thing for the long run. But when it comes to this moisturizer, it doesn't do this ultra mattifying thing. It is okay, it absorbs well. That is one of the claims of this product. But extra or ultra mattifying, it doesn't do that, and I'm happy that it doesn't do that. It can almost feel like instant gratification for oily skin to have this instant mattified look, but for your skin's health that can be not good. Second claim of this product is it controls oil. Looking at the ingredients and the texture, okay, I can tell you it may control oil, but I have dry skin, so it is very difficult for me to tell. But it doesn't feel oily, it doesn't feel greasy on skin. It also claims that it hydrates for 24 hours. It's not that hydrating, to be very honest, but for 24 hours the marketing gimmick. So the next claim is that it won't clog pores. On my skin, when I applied this product, it was stinging for a while, mildly stinging, not too much, but it didn't give me any skin irritation. And on the packaging it says it's non-comedogenic. They also have claimed that it is dermatologically tested, but no, this dermatologically tested and dermatologically approved, these are not same things. Tested testifies that the doctor tested this product, but we don't know she or he likes it or approves it or not. And dermatologically approved means the doctor likes the product, she or he approves the product. This moisturizer also has this hypoallergenic claim. It doesn't mean that it cannot cause allergy. It means it not likely to cause allergy, but it is not 100% allergy proof like any other products. Now let's talk about the ingredients. The first 5 ingredients are water, then we have glycerin, after that we have 2 glycols, after that we have dimethicone, which is a silicone. It can prevent the water loss. The 6th ingredient is PEG-8, and it can be problematic when it is not refined, but I reckon Simple is a well established brand and they have used the refined purified one. But there are concerns about this ingredient, but mostly with the unrefined version. When you are using refined or highly filtered version of these things, you don't have to worry about that. Then it has witch hazel, and I'm not a big fan of witch hazel, but this is not one of the main ingredients of this product, and it has witch hazel water, not extract, so I was kind of okay with it. But to be very honest, I'm not a big fan of witch hazel. Then it has few polymers, including artificial polymers, and polymers can cause irritation to certain group of people, so do a patch test like any other products. And if you want me to talk more about polymers in skincare, let me know. I'm gonna be happy to do that. Simple Tauson, thyme leaf extract and zinc PCA, but these are the one of the last ingredients of this product. It also has few pH adjusters. It has citric acid. I think they have used this as pH adjuster. I also have checked the pH of this product with litmus paper, and it was fine, 6 to 7. 7 is neutral. Then it has Tridate 9, and this is actually used in washer products mostly. It can work as surfactant, but it also can work as emulsifier, and this is one of the last ingredients. And they also have added niacinamide in this product, which is very good, and I think they have added 1% or less niacinamide in this formula, and they have used phenexanol as preservative. And yeah, they didn't use any artificial fragrance or color. Now it comes to the experience, what I think about the product. I'm not that impressed with the performance because it is not moisturizing, not even enough hydrating on my skin, and I have to tell you I have dry skin, so it might be helpful for oily skin. If you have extremely oily skin, then it might work for you, but during winter I don't think it's going to be enough, to be very honest. I would rather recommend you this Sebamed Clear Gel or this Sunjang All-in-One Gel. These two products are good. I'm going to review this very soon. The texture and ingredients wise, I find these two better than this simple ultra light moisturizer. This is something I don't want to use for long term. Look, I have kind of dry skin and this is winter, so I use this. After that I use another moisturizer, richer moisturizer, and it just worked as a emulsion or essence, to be very frank. It is not enough moisturizing, hydrating, soothing. Well, looking at the ingredients, it is not bad but not that good either. I would rather prefer this one from Etude House or this Sebamed Clear Gel. I like this one more, Seva Gel, because it has no nonsense ingredients, though it doesn't have any occlusive, like much occlusive. So if you have oily skin, then I would recommend you to follow up with Squalane to prevent the water loss. But this one, this is so light, extremely light. You can follow up with Squalane. If you have oily skin or extra oily skin, it might work for you, but overall ingredients wise and performance wise, this is not a product I want to stand by. I want to use again and again because I have other better options, so I would like to use those things. Not my favorite, to be very honest. And about this entire range, their cleanser looks promising. You can try that, but do the pH test. And the toner from this range looked very promising, but it has this diesel glucoside as the last ingredient. I don't know why they have used this surfactant in the toner. Maybe to get rid of the residue of makeup, dirt, but I clean my face very well when I'm using face wash or any cleansers. I don't want toners to remove the extra or leftover makeup or dirt because I clean my face or skin well, and it's gonna stay on your skin, this surfactant, like micellar water. If you keep micellar water on your skin, you don't rinse it off. So I don't know why they did that, this toner thing. It was so good, the ingredients were very good until I saw that diesel glucoside. Minus that ingredient, this toner is very good. The ingredients are no nonsense, but you have to do the pH test. But I won't recommend this because of this diesel glucoside, because I don't want surfactants like diesel glucoside to be in a leave-on product, especially toner. Though it's a very mild surfactant, still I'm not comfortable. And they also have one scrub, physical scrub from this range. I cannot comment on that because I don't know the beads, how harsh or soft these beads are, depends on that. So yeah, this is my overall thoughts on this entire range from simple detox, you know, this is gimmick, the term detox in skincare, but yeah, they have tried to use decent ingredients and formulation, but I found these things kind of meh, but it is very affordable. This is a plus point. If these things work for you, then use it. But for me, I'm going to repurchase this moisturizer, and I'm not that much interested in the other products from this line, to be very honest. And yeah, that's all for now. I hope you found this to be helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this, and see you very soon. Bye bye.